Hey guys, Youngblood with you, and today we're taking a quick walk around the Freelancer MIS. I don't actually have the missile variant. Org mate CJ decided to let me take another stroll around his ship. So today we're going to be doing a little walk around so you can actually get to see this thing in hangar. Now, the MIS is the missile variant of the Freelancer family, produced in limited numbers, and you can see already that this thing is coated in missiles. Both wings have quite a few of them on it. It's got the turret on the back, it's got the standard big guns on the side, and one of the big differences is in aesthetics, it also comes with this nice little yellow theme to it. Now, the ship itself is nice. You notice that it's actually got the two, what I like to call the sensor boobs up front. As far as the size goes, it's the same height, it's the same width, it's just a little bit longer thanks to those protrusions sticking off the front of the ship. Now, as far as this ship actually goes, it carries 36 less freight units of cargo. And the main reason for that is you're giving up a little bit of cargo space in order to be able to use the missile reloaders. Now, those reloaders don't take up a ton of space, and 36 freight unit difference is pretty negligible overall for a ship that's significantly better armed. Now, the interior of the ship is pretty similar. You're not going to notice a whole lot on the front half of the ship that's different than the stock Freelancer or any of the other variants. You've still got a shower/toilet station that you can use. You've got 4 beds. You've got 2 science stations. Now, what those are actually going to be used for is kind of to be determined. Maybe that's like a radar officer, or maybe that's using the scanners and keeping track of targets so you can fire more missiles at more targets. Who knows? The screens don't really appear to be updated with anything that's really going to give us any clear indication of what their purpose is. Cockpit's going to be pretty similar to the other Freelancers, where visibility is questionable. Decent on a horizontal plane, but as soon as you have to look up a little bit, you've got some bars in the way. Again, it's a kind of a retrofitted cargo ship, so I mean the visibility really shouldn't be expected to be on par with those that would maybe be considered fighters. Now, where things start getting interesting is with the missile reloading system, and I was looking at it in the cargo bay, and it doesn't appear that it's got any connection to the wings. So I was sitting there saying, okay, well, how the heck is this thing going to replenish its missiles? Then I noticed that there was a couple things popped up on top and said, I want to get a closer look at that. So I got a little bit creative, decided to ride the back lift gate up to the top, jumped on top, and was able to get a closer look. And you can see that there appears to be little pylon attachments on both sides. So I believe this is where we're actually going to see that missile replenishing system come into play. You're going to be able to pop that up, fire your missiles, drop these little, they kind of look like nacelles, but, it's just a piece of the ship that raises and lowers. So once that actually lowers, the express replenishing system can then restock your armament and then pop it back up. It appears there are mounts on both sides of each one of these things. Hard to see how many is actually going to work, especially when we saw in the Gladiator video how you can change how many you carry based on the size that you're carrying. But it appears that you're going to have options to mount those on there, and that's going to kind of give you an idea of how that works. Raise, fire, drop, reload, raise, fire, drop, reload. I believe that's what it's going to be, but I haven't actually seen this animated yet by anybody, so we'll just have to kind of wait and see how this all works out. Either way, there is a little station in the cargo hold where there's a little computer monitor, and I believe that's where you're going to be actually manually doing this. Now, is this something you could control from the cockpit? Probably not, so you're probably going to need either a NPC working it for you, or maybe a friend that's willing to ride along in the back to keep you firing at full potential. Now, who knows? Maybe it is something that you can do, or maybe you can update modules or have some automated system do it for you, but I don't actually see that in the way it plays out. So the kind of lucky timing here, Freelancer MIS is up for sale again. It's the same deal as that anniversary bundle we saw a while back, so it does come with 2 years of insurance and $165. So if you have questions on this ship, let me know. I'll try and get to them and get you your answers. Otherwise, pretty cool little ship. I like the look of it, and it's probably should be kind of fun to see this thing in full operation. So that's pretty much it. If you have questions, let me know. Otherwise, have yourselves a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Take care.